My posts on LinkedIn went viral. It was amazing to see what happened, that I told a story and then things immediately happened, that there were consequences for millions of people. And I wanted to share with you that story today. So it's the story that I got to brag about my little brother, Dr. Benjamin Jolly. He had the opportunity to speak in front of over 20,000 people at an arena a week ago last Sunday. And he has never been a political speaker. It was his first time at a rally. And he had people cheering, booing, awing, and so much applause. Because he was speaking about things that truly matter to people. He was talking about prescription drug prices, keeping pharmacies not being ruined. We need fair access to pharmacies and affordable medications. So in this video, I'll summarize my viral posts and the incredible reaction that has already happened, the progress that has already happened across the United States and even Canada. So to set the scene, over 3,000 pharmacies, to be specific, 3,178, have closed in the last year alone. I'm not just talking about little mom and pop shops. I'm talking about Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, the three biggest pharmacies in the country. They've been closing up too. It's not just a little pharmacy problem. It is industry-wide. It is impossible to run a pharmacy as the current business model is. Not because these pharmacies weren't needed, but because they were quietly squeezed out by PBMs. I say that with menace. PBM stands for Pharmacy Benefit Managers. If you've never heard of them, you're not alone. They're these secret, massive, gigantic corporation middlemen that most Americans have never heard of, who are squeezing the profits from pharmacies, insurance companies, and employers who are paying the insurance companies. And even the manufacturers of medications, Big Pharma, they're all having to lose money because of this middleman, PBM, who's taking the giant sum of the money. Everybody else is left with nearly nothing, just pennies. And they're taking everything for doing almost nothing. They're not manufacturing it. They're not giving it. They're just this little computer entity in between. And they are so big that they keep taking bigger and bigger and bigger pieces of the pie until nobody else has anything left. And pharmacies are going out of business. So these PBMs, they control drug pricing, they tell you what pharmacy you can use, and then they take all the profits for themselves. It's a monopoly that's hurting pharmacies, taxpayers, and patients like you. My little brother Benjamin explained this all perfectly in his speech to 20,000 people at the political rally. And what happened next? It went viral. When Benjamin stepped on stage and was introduced as a pharmacist, there were giggles of surprise. I mean, when was the last time you ever heard of a pharmacist giving a political speech? Never, right? We're kind of a profession of people who like to stay behind the pharmacy counter and be quiet. But what he said struck a chord. He explained how PBMs are destroying pharmacies and driving up prices of drugs. And when he mentioned the word United Healthcare, just offhand, it was not the focus of his speech at all, but he just said, a division of United Healthcare. The crowd erupted with boos for 17 seconds straight. He couldn't keep talking because of how strongly the crowd felt about the term United Healthcare. People were shocked to learn that PBMs not only control drug prices, but own their own pharmacies, doctors, and manufacturers. They own the entire system. They're paying themselves over 27 times what any other pharmacy gets paid. This isn't just unfair, it's corruption. And the audience wasn't having it. And here's the amazing part. This speech wasn't just words, it sparked action. The very next day, 39 attorneys general. Now, if you do the math, there's 50 states and 39 of them, that's a lot. From across the whole country, sent a bipartisan letter to Congress demanding action to break up these gigantic PBM corporations. And it's not just talk anymore. Arkansas passed a law that bans PBMs from owning pharmacies, effective January 1st, 2026. Alabama followed with the Community Pharmacy Relief Act, forcing PBMs to reimburse fairly. This is huge. States are stepping up, and it's time for Congress to do the same. So why does this matter to you? Because PBMs are driving up your insurance premiums, making drugs more expensive, and limiting access to pharmacies that you trust. This isn't just a pharmacy issue. This is a people issue. Everyone deserves affordable, accessible medications without giant corporations taking all the profits. And remember, 39 attorneys general. That means most of the states signed on, and several other states' attorneys general who were contacted, why didn't you sign this? We're like, I did sign it. I thought I did. Why am I not on there? It was more than 39. Basically, every single state agrees this has to stop. My posts on LinkedIn summarizing Benjamin's speech went viral, reaching over 170,000 viewers. Thousands of people liked, shared, and commented because we all know this fight is long overdue. Another one of my posts highlighted how bipartisan this is, with support from people on both sides. And a bill back in December was sponsored by Elizabeth Warren and Josh Hawley, Democrat and Republican senators. So here's how you can join this movement. Contact your legislators, give them a call, send them an email, or use this text link to make it even easier. Text SIGN PEUVXP to 50409 to send a letter to your representatives. It takes less than a minute. Share this video. The more people who understand what a PBM is, the faster we can make a change. Share my brother's video. It has gone viral, and you can go to about minute 54, I think, of the whole rally to see his speech. It's only like 6 minutes long. It explains it better than I can. And support independent pharmacies, those pharmacies that aren't owned by giant corporations. Shop in their front end. Buy what they sell. Keep them alive, because if we don't, they're all going to continue disappearing. So this isn't just about pharmacies. This is about fairness, justice, and about patients like you and me. Thanks to leaders like Benjamin and so many brave pharmacists and advocates, we're finally seeing change. The tide is turning. The movement is here, and we are no longer afraid to speak out. Let's keep this momentum going. If you're ready to fight back against PBM abuses, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on this critical issue. Together, we can save pharmacies, protect patients, and stop PBM abuses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Signing off as Dr. Megan, the Prednisone pharmacist.